The statue of Heisman Trophy winner Niall Kinnick greeting fans as they make their way into Kinnick Stadium in Iowa City, ready for a rivalry football game. The Hawkeyes taking on the 16th ranked Cornhuskers in a crucial game in the Big Ten West. The Cornhuskers must win today to have a shot at getting into the conference championship game. If they lose, the Badgers of Wisconsin will represent the West. Iowa, well, they could theoretically force a four-way tie for the West Division lead, but none of the tiebreakers work in their favor. But they could still get to 9 wins on the season by winning today and winning a bowl game. Handed off to Wadley again. Nice shift in the hole. Got open field ahead. Akram Wadley streaking to the end zone for an Iowa touchdown. His offensive coaches told us his ability to make people miss in the hole is one of the great things to watch about him. He did there.
He's got what you don't teach, is what Coach Davis talked about.
Point after try here from Keith Duncan. The freshman kicker is blocked. Huskers with a chance to scoop, but they aren't able to make it happen. As the Hawkeye offense starts from their own 23. C.J. Beathard to throw. Wide open receiver. McCarron's got it. Foot race down the far side. Another long Iowa touchdown. On senior day, Riley McCarron, the senior receiver, takes the pass from the senior quarterback, C.J. Beathard, 77 yards for the second long Hawkeye score of the day.
Once again, this play set up by Nebraska's respect for the running game of Iowa.
Hawkeyes come into this one with a 7-4 record. That loss to North Dakota State, yes, an FCS team, but a 5-time champion FCS team. Those 3 games, they lost to Northwestern Wisconsin and North Dakota State by a total of 17 points. Got blown out at Penn State, but came right back here a week later and knocked off Michigan.
And that was a huge win for this program, and they feel like they can go toe-to-toe with anybody now.
Daniels into open field. Foot race toward the pylon. He'll be dropped, but inside the 10 at the 7-yard line, LaShawn Daniels. Daniels, touchdown Iowa. Why not? Bring him back in, let him have the carry, like you said.
Stretch play outside zone and great patience by LaShawn Daniels.
Caleb Lightbourne will kick. Desmond King is back deep right. Riley McCarron is back deep to his left. King calls for it, takes it at the 30. Makes a couple miss. Finally pushed out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. There is a late flag that has come in. Right at the scene of the pile on the sideline.
After the play was over, personal foul, kicking team, number 7. Half the distance to the goal, automatic first down.
That was Mohamed Barry who got ticketed for the foul. And a lot of the times when they score, it is a touchdown and not a field goal. Beathard throws to the fullback, touchdown, Nebraska, Iowa. That was George Kittle, I'm sorry, the tight end who got it.
Just when you think that power football is going to resurface, they run the bootleg, which Beathard does so well.
Alan Bestwick, Mike Bellotti, Chris Budden with you from Iowa City. It is a 3rd down and 17 for the Hawkeyes to start the 4th quarter after the sack on C.J. Beathard.
That's for a screen.
There it is. Akram Wadley's got it. But he's got a lot of white jerseys around him. And it'll be 4th down and about 7 or 8.
This is a good call. Because a punt here would only gain you, if you hit it in the end zone, maybe 7, 8, 10 yards, 12 yards. So the reality is, go for it here.
They need the 23-yard line to keep the drive alive.
Nebraska playing coverage.
They bring 4. Beathard throws. Got a 1st down. Don't lose yardage before you get knocked down. That was Noah Fant, the freshman tight end. They'll spot the forward progress at the 21, and the Hawkeyes move the chains. So Keith Duncan, the freshman from Weddington, North Carolina, a Charlotte suburb, who most of us came to know when he kicked the game winner against Michigan a couple of games ago. Knocks that one through and adds to the Hawkeye lead, and he got hit, and a flag has come in. If they ran into him, it's a 5-yarder, and that's a Hawkeye 1st down.
You want to take points off the board, Coach.
Running into the kicker. Defense. The 5-yard penalty results in a 1st down.
It's always difficult. You can see the kicker right there, and then
It's just looking the other way.
Yeah, that's not very smart play.
Nathan Gary. So they move the chains. Beathard throws. Touchdown, Hawkeyes! George Kittle. His 2nd of the game.
They were hoping he could play tonight. Weren't sure exactly how much he'd be able to do. 2 touchdowns, pretty good though.
I think he's had a pretty fair senior day. So Duncan back on now for the point after try instead of the field goal when he got run into.
Nice job, Coach, taking those points off the board.
33-10. Lightborn will swat it. Fielded at the 26, coming near side. McCarron cuts back and is into Nebraska territory to the 45-yard line. 4th down and 5. Offense still on the field. Quarterback kept it. Stepped out of bounds at the 4-yard line.
To Colt McCoy, Major Applewhite, I mean, guys that won a lot of football games in their careers.
He will hand it. And into the end zone, untouched. For the Hawkeye touchdown goes LaShawn Daniels.
This point in the game, and at that point right there at the 1-yard line, Nebraska did not look up to the task of stopping Iowa.
Down he goes. And 4th down and forever. When you think so Nebraska and Iowa both will look ahead to bowl games as part of the most wonderful time of the year. But for Kirk Ferentz and his 14 seniors on this Hawkeye team, it will be the happiest of senior days. A win at home over their adjacent rivals, Nebraska, and a big win at that.
And both teams will look at the bowl game as an opportunity, one, to finish a positive stretch for Iowa, to turn it around for Nebraska.
Hand it off one more time to wrap it up. And that'll do it. Big plays, the big key for this Iowa team, and then running out the clock late when they needed to with that 8-minute drive. And the final score is the Iowa Hawkeyes 40 and the Nebraska Cornhuskers 10 on Senior Day here in Iowa City. Don't forget, tomorrow at noon Eastern here on ABC, the big showdown in Columbus. Number 3 Michigan and number 2 Ohio State. That's tomorrow at 12 noon Eastern. For Mike Maloney, Chris Budden, and our hard-working and dedicated ESPN college football crew who sacrificed Thanksgiving to be here, Alan Bestwick saying goodbye from Iowa City.
You guys upset Michigan, you shut out Illinois, and then you get the win at home tonight. How proud are you of your guys, for finishing a season like this?
21 days ago, it feels like weeks. We got kicked right in the teeth. I mean, it was a tough loss, really tough ride home. And you know what these guys have done the last 21 days, showing up every day with a great attitude, a lot of resolve and determination. I'm really proud of every one of them.
And the offense, they struggled a little bit at the beginning of the season. What made the difference today for you guys?
Struggled? It's been a little bit tough, but the one thing, the guys have just kept banging away. They do what they can do. We've been opportunistic. 2 weeks ago, opportunistic against a very good Michigan team, and tonight they just kept swinging the bat. Guys like LaShawn Daniels, they just kept doing a great job. CJ Beathard, our seniors, really proud of them.
All right, thanks so much,
Thank
Coach.
you.
Congratulations.